Food is considered quite a popular thing among human culture, but if you take a step back and look where it actually comes from, you may be surprised. My name is Simon, and this is Food Unwrapped. For 2 years now, we've been following Mr. Edmund, a tycoon in the egg business who's been monopolising eggs for over 50 years. Today we've exclusively got an interview with him. He's been avoiding us for 2 years, but finally we can speak to him. Now, he doesn't know what we're up to, but soon we may uncover the truth.
I'm not going to go through this with you again. Okay? How many times have I told you?
Mr. Edmund, see you.
Awesome, thanks. Can we bring the cameras?
Of course.
Would you like me to repeat you again? Because I am Sir Richard Edmund. I'm the CEO of Meg Industries, which is an egg company that's been going since 1983, which is when I first created the company. And it's been a really incredible journey ever since my father, who was a chicken farmer, who farmed eggs when he was from very young to when he was an adult. And the whole community loved him, and I was very inspired by what he did. Until, a lot of people know that he caught cancer, a tragic case. And on his deathbed is when he told me about his secrets for the trade. And that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to carry on his legacy and make my own business. And that's what I did.
So obviously these past few years there's been a bit of controversy about the origins of your eggs. Do you have anything to say, any comments?
I won't have any talk of conspiracies.
These conspiracies.
I set aside part of my day to have a good interview with what I thought were great interviewers. But
I'm grateful for that time you've given us. But if you just answer our question,
if we're not going to talk about other things that aren't ridiculous tabloid crap, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave.
You telling us to go?
Turn off the camera. Just turn it off. I'm done.
After years of planning, I think we could say that the interview with Sir Edmund couldn't have gone better. But we are only scratching the surface of the hidden Eggspiracy. Now, the real work begins. With the help of my tenacious team, we will crack the secrets that are kept under his veil of lies. Every year, over 4 billion eggs are sold under the false pretense of unfertilized chicken embryos in places such as these. And today, we'll show you just how blind society really is. Into the supermarkets, you can find aisles full of eggs. Free range, medium, large. What do these mean? And what is an egg? We've come out here to ask members of the public what they think of their eggs. Excuse me, do you mind if I just ask a few questions?
Of course.
So, as a wife, I assume a mother maybe, you use eggs almost every day?
I do.
And where do you think these eggs, for example, come from? Chickens. Right, and free range, have you heard this phrase?
I have heard that
What do you think that means?
That they're allowed to roam around free.
So, being the chickens, correct?
The chickens.
Yeah. Have you heard of a company called Meg Industries? Are you aware of what they do?
No, not heard of them.
Well, they're an egg company and they're trying to cover up where the eggs come from. Do you think that's okay? Do you feel comfortable with that?
I think that sounds ridiculous.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. No, like what you're saying sounds ridiculous.
What if I said there was proof to back up
Where is the
that
proof?
these eggs actually, in fact, not from chickens themselves, but from eggplants?
Okay, I think you're talking rubbish.
Okay, well. As you can see, the public is so naive to the truth. To help shed some light on the mystery, I'm meeting with the UK's leading expert. So you're a renowned expert.
I am an expert.
And you've been digging into the egg conspiracy for a few years.
My life's work, yes.
What can you tell me about these eggs, for example?
Okay.
Where do you think they came from?
So, what shape is this?
So it's like almost round, almost.
See, that's just not true. That's what they want you to think. These eggs are not from chickens. They're from eggplants, the popular phrase in America.
Isn't that just an aubergine?
No. That's what they also want you to think. Yeah, that's the man.
Do you have a name?
Jabroni McNutt.
Jabroni McNutt, the UK's most notorious mafia boss. For over 30 years, his syndicate has aided the cover-up of the reality of Meg Industries. We have gained exclusive access to restricted CCTV footage from Edmund's office. The footage shows us what goes on behind the closed doors of Meg Industries. McNutt has Meg Industries under his control, and in order to keep the secret safe, the McNutt mafia has resolved to extreme measures.
A 15-year-old boy who was stabbed to death outside.
A 17-year-old died from a stab wound to the heart.
A knife or blade was used in a crime every 16 minutes.
2 teenagers have been seriously injured in a suspected stabbing in Nottingham last night.
In this never-before-seen footage, we see the first illegal egg trade between McNutt and Edmund. This was the start of the distribution of false eggs, which would soon take the world by storm. Our sources have provided evidence that the McNutt mafia is behind all production of the false eggs, which have been consistently sold to Meg Industries, who then distribute them into the public under the facade of organic chicken eggs. Together, they have fooled the world, and this would not be the last time they would meet. We're here, outside the Meg Industries office, built in 1980 by Lord Edmund, Edmund's father. We've managed to get a top secret interview with a former employee who, for security reasons, will remain anonymous. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us. It takes a lot of courage to do this. So I've just got a few questions about your boss, Richard Edmund.
Yeah, I'm secretary, and he has a lot of trust in me, so I'm just going to say that what I say now cannot be repeated.
Is there anything you can say about the egg conspiracy that you
The eggs, they're not really what you think they are.
What do you mean by that?
What you hear is probably true. The origin of the egg can be debated. They are not necessarily from chickens, that's all.
If they're not from chickens, where are they from?
It can possibly be inferred that the eggs are grown.
The Meg Industries farm, where we're going undercover today to expose the lies and break through their shell and find out, where do the eggs come from? Okay, so now on the farm, we're posing as new employees. So hopefully we can get inside information on how they really grow there.
Oh,
Hi, we're new here.
nice to meet you.
We're sent by Edmund.
Eggman.
So yeah, to see the eggs, how you grow the eggs, just doing checkups and things.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I'm just looking for the eggplants and whatnot. You know.
Eggplants?
Oh yeah, you know, they're not actually from chickens, are they?
What's that?
I mean, it's a chicken, but it's like
Exactly.
show.
And eggs are clearly everywhere.
Well, it's probably under here.
We just make quality eggs from quality chickens.
Yeah, but like chickens.
What's an eggplant?
Hi, I'm Richard Edmund, and this is Meg Industries.
One of Canada's largest chicken processing companies is coming under fire again.